mathematics, arithmetic progression, selection of the terms in AP. We have discussed about the arithmetic progression previously. Let us see what is the arithmetic progression. 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. This is called an arithmetic progression because the difference between the terms is same, the common difference between the terms is same, so we call this is arithmetic progression. For example, another example, 3, 6, 9, 12 and so on. Here also we can observe the terms are 3, 6, 9, 12. The difference between the terms are 3. The common difference is 3. So if common difference is same, then we call the progression is arithmetic progression. So we know that this is called first term, second term, third term, fourth term and so on. If the terms are like that, if the terms are given in this way, so if the problem is the sum of the four terms is 10 and the product of the terms is 24, then what are the terms we need to find out? So here the terms are given, we know how to find out the next term using a plus n minus 1 into d. If the problem is sum of the four terms, sum of four terms is 10, product of the terms is 24. What are the terms we need to find out? We use the formula generally a power a to the an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the general term in AP. General term in AP to find out any term like fifth term, sixth term, 100th term in AP like that. But here the sum of the terms are given, sum of four terms are given, that is 10, and the product of the terms are given 24. Then it is difficult to take a plus d, a plus 2d and like that. So because we cannot find out using that a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, and the product if you multiply will be getting a big equation like quadratic equations or to the power of 4 equations, because here to the power of 3 equation, so it is difficult to solve those equations. We need to have any process or formula to find out, to take that terms in easiest way to solve this kind of problems like sum of 4 terms is 10 and product of the 4 terms is 24, and we need to find out those terms. So to that process we need to select some of the terms in particular manner. Let us discuss about the terms. Number of terms, like here we have number of terms are 4, so the number of terms is how many we need to find out. So the terms are, what are the terms we need to write here, and the common difference. We know common difference between the arithmetic progression is same, always same. Common difference is nothing but d. Will represent here first term is a. First term will write as a. We know already we have discussed about it. And common difference is nothing but d. First term is a and common difference is d. And we are writing is the common difference is d. And terms, that are the terms. What are the terms are here? Let us see. If the number of terms are 3, here we have number of terms are 4. Let us discuss about the 4 terms also. But before that, let us discuss about 3 terms. The number of terms are 3. We need to take the middle term as a, and other terms are a plus d and a minus d. We need to take, if the number of terms are 3, then middle term is a and other 2 terms are a plus d and a minus d. Here we can observe the common difference of all the 3 terms. The common difference between these two is d, and the common difference between these 2 terms is d. So the number of terms are 4, then the middle terms are a minus d, a plus d. The number of terms are 4, then the middle terms are a minus d and a plus d. And the next terms we need to take it as a plus 3d and a minus 3d. Here we can observe the difference between these two terms is 2d, and the difference between these two terms is 2d, and the difference between these two terms also 2d. So here the common difference is 2d. Then the number of terms are 4. Let us discuss about the 5 terms. Here the number of terms are 5, so let us take middle term as a, and other terms are a plus d and a minus d. And we need to have more 2 terms, so we add a plus 2d here, and then we get here a minus 2d. Then we can find out the difference between these terms. The common difference between these terms is d. Here similarly we can find out the number of terms of 6. So here we can observe, if the number of terms are 3, the common difference is d. If the number of terms are 4, the common difference is 2d. And the number of terms are 5, and the common difference is d. So finally we conclude that the number of terms are odd number, and then middle term is a. If the number of terms are odd number, the middle term is a and common difference is d. And also if the number of terms are even number, the middle terms are a minus d and a plus d, and common difference is 2d. And here also we can observe the number of terms are 5, odd number, the common difference is a, and if the number of terms are odd number, the middle terms are a, middle term is a, and the common difference is d. Similarly we can find out for 6th and 7th terms also. These are the terms we need to select from the AP, particularly if the problem is like this. Sum of 4 terms is 10 and product of the 4 terms are 24. We need to find out the terms. Let us solve this problem now. We know that sum of the 4 terms is 10. So here 4 terms are there. In this 4 terms, if number of terms are even number, we need to take the common difference between those is 2d, and the terms are like this. So sum is nothing but a minus 3d plus a minus d plus a plus d plus a plus 3d equals to 10. This is the first equation. Let us solve this equation, because sum of all the terms what we need to take, that all are equals to 10. And here we can observe the number of terms of a are 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4a. After adding a here, we got 4a's. So that is the term 4a. So next also we can observe here there is a minus 3d and plus 3d. We can cancel. And also here minus d and plus d we can cancel. So all the terms are cancelled. After adding a, we got 4a equals to 10. Then a is equals to 10 divided by 4. When we divide this 10 divided by 4, we will be getting 5 by 2. So we know that if we got a, we need to find out d to find out the terms. So here let us take the product of the 4 terms. When we take product of the 4 terms as a minus 3d and a plus 3d, a minus d into a plus d equals to 24. Because we have taken these 4 terms as a minus 3d, a plus 3d and a minus d, a plus d, we have taken in order, and this is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. So it becomes a square minus 9b square. And after, this is a square minus b square is equals to 24. And here we can observe the value of a is 5 by 2. The value of a is 5 by 2. So let us substitute this value in a place. Then after solving this equation, we'll be getting the value of d.